Hello. Okay, I don't really remember when I stopped. I guess I'm returning to the Waking Sand. Okay, I remember we got some news about Sultana, I guess, saved Raban and something like that. Athena is distracted by a call on his link pearl. Tataro? Yes, General Raban is now in safe hands. In waking sense. Sorry. What? Another assault? Very well. We shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanian are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See. Though I'm loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon the Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarupin and the others to investigate and return with all haste to Ishgard. Yay, we're returning. I don't remember what kind of assault was that. Maybe it's an Iceheart? Althna is saying, let us hear what the Count has to say. Tataro? Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your union with General Raban short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city is awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack, and Lord Hatchafont was desperate to get hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you'd better head in. Okay. Scary. Welcome, Mistress Marble. Shall I show you inside the manor? Oh, he's always saying the same. Why would I even read it? My friend, I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity, as I am sure you are now aware that Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Mistress Marble, Master Lavalier, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tatara contact you by the most direct means available. Oh, yeah, this is Count saying. When the observatorium's bell toll, there's a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we made ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claim they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Scions of the seventh dawn, you are faced with a choice to remain in a besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Sounds a bit dangerous. Okay, little Manelling. How many dragons would it take to darken the midday sky, do you think? 1,000? More? Too many at any rate. I confess I know not where else you might seek sanctuary, but few places I like to be more perilous than a city under siege. Maybe the observatorium bells have told either flee this place or make ready for war. Will it be like solo duty? The coming of the horde spells ruin for Ishgard, but her knights shall fight to the last to shield her citizens from harm. Oh. What will become of this place and us? Though we flee to the ends of the world, 'twould seem that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her weary defenders must take up spears and bow. The Count would have us seek shelter from this storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we're so shy in the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow men, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, Fox? That is your answer, by the 12. How could you? But wait. Perhaps remaining in the city would not best serve our friends and allies. Perhaps there's another choice. Okay, next quest. Althanor is deliberating how best to proceed. The choice we make this day may have grave implications for our order. It is only right that Tataru should have a say. Come, let us all meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Estinien?
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words fail to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinien. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
Do you think the voices are a bit quiet? I think they are. Maybe I changed settings a little. We have chosen a difficult road, yet even should we succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause, our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander aid ere we set forth. I only hope that Sir Emeric will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Tataru, I would ask that you remain at Fort Thames Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn meant to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't remember, probably when we were progging Zelenia, she was so loud that I changed the voice of, well, the voices a bit. I guess 70 is enough. I need to enter the seat of the Lord Commander. I guess it's a little bit cold here. Where is this anyway? Ah, I see. So you wanted to use your one hammer, wasn't you? Good job.
I want the defenses of the outer ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors, and unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, We believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then, carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Did they change the voice actor of Estinien? I don't think I remember this voice. I will say this for your plan. It has made keeping secrets from the Holy See seem almost entertaining. Having secured Sir Aymeric's support, we may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack, which is not to say we can afford to either. History tells us that the Dravanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we must need track down and win over the Lady Iceheart, and then locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you're ready, Estinien, let us be about our task. Maybe I just don't remember much about Estinien. Maybe he just doesn't talk much.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinien and this warrior of light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
Did he just change to something? I think his voice got a bit softer over time, which I guess matches his character. Yeah, probably. Okay, I was thinking about it for a bit. Yeah, I'm not sure what this king is planning. He's kind of wants to trick everyone, Asians and the dragons, and get rid of something that he doesn't like. Heretics, maybe? I will... Oh, I already saw that. Alphino would see to one final matter before setting forth. Before we set forth, we must needs inform Tataro of our plans. Then I shall await you at St. Renate's Forum. Tell your friends we may be sometime. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that I need no reminding. Come, Fox, let us head back to Fortem's Manor. For Tom. I'm always forgetting how to pronounce all those French names and places. It's kinda hard. Probably I should have been learning some French when I could. Well, it will be easy like Watson, and well, I will just add Mio in each name and place and it will be fine. Okay, Alphina is saying, our course is set, Tataro. It may be some time before Fox and I return to Ishgard. Yes, we're going there. Well, just you be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me, I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. If anyone can find them, it is you, Tataro. Farewell for now. Oh, before you go, you must put this on, Alphina. I made it specially. What? No, I couldn't possibly. Very well. Yay! New gear. By the 12, it fits perfectly and the quality is actually rather good. I'm glad you like it. I've been practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. A good receptionist is always learning new skills. My thanks, Tataro. Whatever else awaits me upon the road, I shall not fear the cold. It was the least I could do. Now I must be getting back to the tavern, or I'll never catch up with all the gossips. Best of luck on your journey. Now we can tell apart Ysayle and Elfinor. Should I speak to him? I don't think it is something important. Ysayle. Ysayle. It's hard. Where should I go? Sorry, I forgot how to call Ysayle. Yeah, I guess I like him more in this outfit. Because he was such a brat in Reborn. And every time I see him in those clothes, this new attire will serve me well in the bitter cold of Korthas. I shall have to thank Tatar properly upon our return. You have said your farewells then? Aye, we are ready to depart. I suggest we begin our search for Lady Iceheart without delay. Very well, but she will prove an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence on Ysayle movements, I propose we pick up the trail where she was encountered last, the Korthas Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwald, was it? As the commander of Falcon's Nest. It is like that he will know if any heretics' activity has been reported in the area. Yay! So, should I just teleport there? I don't remember when last time I've been here. Well, Mr. Smarble, what business brings you back to Falcon's Nest? Judging by the company you keep, it can be no trifling matter. The Azure Dragoon I know, of course, but I do not believe I have met this young gentleman. Elfinor Hraesvelgr at your service, and you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald. As I'm sure you are aware, the observatorium has warned that the Dravanians gather for another assault. We believe they may yet be a way to avert the coming conflict, but only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus have we come to Falcon's Nest in the hope of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics' movements. I see. Then you would be best served by speaking directly to my men. A patrol is due to return from its sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You may also wish to question the knights assigned to pick over remains of the heretic refugee at Gargagne Mills? I'm not sure. It is possible they have unearthed information that could be of use to you. Mistress Marble knows well the place I speak of, but it was she who first discovered it. Let us divide our forces then. I will stay and await the return of the patrol, while the two of you visit the refugee. When I have completed the inquiries, I will join you there. A wise use of our time. Come, folks, I'm eager to learn what Sir Redwald's men have found in their heretic's lair. Heretics and Dravanians are bad enough, but this blasted weather is something else. I am sure I cannot fly here yet. I don't see stairs. Where are stairs? Oh. It is current? Oh, interesting. I have something like a quest here. I'm not sure for what. Maybe it's for either occurrence. Yeah, probably. I remember I took something like that. Just a simple farmhouse, it makes one wonder that other innocent seeds the heretics have chosen to hide behind. Mistress Marble, oh, why didn't you say? Well, there is something of a tale there. No sooner had we chanced upon a promising-looking shelf of letters that we were ambushed from the shadows by great white beasts. 'Twould seem the heretics foresaw our coming and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our numbers were badly wounded. And you cannot carry out your duties until the creatures are slain. We have not the time nor wait for reinforcements. Let us deal with these pets ourselves, Fox. Yay, kitten time! It is definitely a beast. Oh dear. The creature took me by surprise. Give me. Until my hand stops shaking, I fear I shall prove more a hindrance than a help. Pray go on ahead, and when you are certain that the rest of these things have been slain, notify the expedition leader that it is safe to return. Poor Alphino. Yeah, thought the same. Well, I will be taken by surprise too right now. Do you think it's mother and and little bear, or father and the little bear? Well, yeah, that was fast. I'm over-leveled as usual, so I probably should go back up. No letters this time. Altar. I heard a frightful growling from below. You encountered more of the beasts, I take it? Yeah, you're right. Oh, Estinien is here. My inquiries availed me not. The patrol leader had little to say beyond which of his extremities the frost had bitten the hardest. I wonder what are extremities. I should check later. The beasts are slain then. My thanks, Mistress Marble. We may return to our duty without fear of mauling. I will get a minion. By the way, I do not have any. Ah, so like limbs. I didn't know, thanks. Thank you. Do I have the winter kitten? I should have it. Yep. The expedition leader has a promising lead to aid you in your search for Lady Iceheart. You wish to track down Lady Iceheart? It is not so. The records we discovered are those beasts mauled. My comrade appeared to be some manner of correspondence. We had not the luxury of brushing their contents more closely, intent as we were on surviving an onslaught of fang and claw, but I'd wager those epistles contain more than friendly salutations betwixt lonely heretics. My interrogation of the patrol proved fruitless. Either we divine some clue from these letters, or we wander the snowfields and pray that the cards lead us right to Iceheart's door. There's hardly choice at all. So we're reading letters now, probably. I wonder how is Alpha now? Is he okay? I think he's good. One, two. There should be 3. Yeah. I have found some few of these letters. Let us gather a respectable stack and see what secrets the expedition captain can wring from the collected correspondence. Where are these damnable pages? I'd rather battle 2 score Evis than continue this confounded search. I see. Have you recorded much of the heretics' correspondence? Yea, I have 3 letters. Splendid! Added to the contributions from Master Levier and Sir Estinien, we now have more than a dozen letters. I guess their contribution were much bigger than mine. What have we here then? Every one of these pages is a record of the dealing betwixt the... Wait a sec, I'm thinking. Okay, Gorgagne Mills, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Heretics and their fellows in the Akfa amphitheater. There are requests for foodstuff, clothing, and all manner of provisions. Iceheart's followers must yet inhabit the ruins we had thought abandoned. Gorgain. Gorgain. Probably, yeah. At least it sounds more plausible. Thank you. I don't know, I don't want anything. There are requests. I've already read it. Estinien. Afa is taken from the dragon's tongue. It means roughly eternal circle. This little wonder the heretics thought to return to the place. Oh, I see. So Afa is eternal circle. Althano seems intent on traveling to the Afa amphitheater. The Afa amphitheater is the very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not? If that is our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies on the other side of the treacherous tract of ice and snow that cannot swiftly be crossed. Then we must place our faith in the Internet. I like it. As you may recall, our dear friend Moonbreeder succeeded in recreating the Akafa beacon after it had been destroyed by Lady Iceheart. At the time, it was assumed that the resultant aetherite would only be temporarily viable, but given that the heretics of Burgain Mills seem to have been in regular contact with their brethren, the amphitheater, I will wager it still functions. I suggest we make for the aetherite within Snowcloak without delay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Estinien, but in the course of mapping the Snowcloak tunnel system, a passage was discovered leading out into the Western Highlands, was it not? Might it be possible for us to reach the aetherite from this side of the wall? It should. House Durandare posted soldiers at the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnel were cleared, but they will not deny us entry. Or should I go? Should I just teleport there? I will just run there. Okay, I will say, of course. I think it's not so far away. I remember somewhere here was really annoying fish. Well, not right here, but somewhere in this area. Okay, I'm jumping off. I'll be fine. Oh, it is solo duty. What else? Oh, young lord. The moment we arrived at the wall, his face took on an ashen pallor. Does he fear facing the heretics within their own lair? I guess he probably just fears of the height. Do you recall the first time you ventured into these tunnels in search of Lady Iceheart? It seems an age ago, does it not? Back then, I still believed myself the commander of the Crystal Braves. Oh, probably he just remembered something shameful for him. Ah, the guest of House Fantasy, accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you are welcome to enter the tunnels if that is your will. Assuming the Akapa beacon still functions, and we must pray to the 12, it does. We shall arrive at our destination in mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva, we should nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. The heretics are not like to rejoice at the appearance of uninvited guests, particularly ones with our history. I will be safe. I will try. Oh. An impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Maybe you should ask its occupants. They seem a friendly bunch. Dogs of Ishgard! Is it not enough that you banish our beloved saint? Will you not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood? Stay, weapons, we come under the flag of parley. We wish only to speak with your mistress that we might broker a peace. Do you think, as fools, boy, it will make more than honeyed words to earn our trust? You walk with the Dragon Slayer, and we know all too well what he is capable of. My reputation precedes me. They give us little choice. Come, brothers, my dragon wings bear us to victory!
Your guard is down.
Oh, they're saying something I didn't read. Probably how cool these heretics are. Oh, one just transformed to the dragon. Oh yay, big dragon.
Focus. Release.
I guess Estinien is happy that he finally can fight. They fight like demons, 'tis death to remain. Fall back, brothers, retreat to cinders. I see no sign of Lady Iceheart. Would that we could have questioned one of them. Would that we could have questioned one of them. What would you ask that we do not already know? They make for the cinders, and so must we. Even should an ambush await us, it is certain there will be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you could be so good as to enlighten us, Estinien? I suspect it is the heretics' way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sorts found in the midst of the frozen lake of Ashpool. Some 500 years past, is told that the Azure Dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions. After a savage struggle, the mighty creature was weakened unto the point of death and forced into a magicked slumber by an entire chapter of the Holy Sea sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of ash and cinders did begin to fall upon the sleeping serpent's motionless form, covering the creature at length in a shroud of grey. Of course, a thick layer of ice has since formed on top of it, but you may be sure I speak true. A fascinating tale. We should make haste to this ashen isle. I don't remember this story. It is cool. What? You've driven off the heretics? That should certainly ease the minds of our surveyors. Only in a land where war has raged for 1,000 years could enough ash fall to bury a dragon the size of an island. The Dreaming Dragon lies far to the west. Before we approach the frozen beast, however, there's another place I would visit first. I'm told the convictors have set up camp in Twin Pools. Their leader, Gentlelot, may have information of use to us. But maybe you are not familiar with the name either. The convictors are dragon slayers. After a fashion, but I'm willing to wager that they encounter their fair share of heretics. If we are indeed walking into a trap, I would learn all that this is to know of our foe. A sound suggestion. Let us speak with these convictors, then, and temper our haste with a measure of caution. Yeah, now I will probably be teleporting. Oh, it is pretty sunset. Oh no. Fate sound. This just breaks the mood. I should avoid fates. Oh, I guess the sunset is really pretty. Where should it go? Yeah, I wish we could turn the fate sound off. I'm not sure. I think I can go up again after the river. Oh, current. Well, what do I have here? Hoping to join the steamed ranks of the convictors, are we? The hard-eyed lass looks promising, but you have a frail look about you, boy. I give you 3 days ere the wilds claim your corpse. I beg your pardon? Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. And who are you to question my... By the Fury! That armor, that lance, there's your dragoon himself graces our camp. Pray forgive my disrespect, sir. I'm Gentelot, leader of the convictors and fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask what winds, fair or foul, carry you into the humble camp? We're looking for something. Lady Iceheart, is it? I know her by reputation, but I'm afraid I've seen not of her or her people. That's it. My own men can be somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you, we shall. Fox, Estinien, let us make our way through the camp and see what information there is to be had. Yes, it is another Aetherite quest. I don't know. Again kill someone? How tiresome. What if I'm against killing? Okay, they probably terrorized the camp. This will be a dungeon, and I want to do it like right now. Althana is eager to get information on the heretics. Surely one of these people will have encountered heretics while out hunting. Please speak with as many as you can, Fox. Okay. Nay, I know of no heretics. Do you honestly expect me to keep track of every Raitma, Fairmount, and Bertanon that wanders in and out of camp? I see. Are there any heretics in the area? I have not the faintest idea why a heretic could pass under my very nose, and I should be known the wiser. I hunt dragons, my dear lady, the big ones. Wherever do I scan the skies for signs of my prey, I care not for the miserable creatures that scurry upon the ground. Oh, they are so interesting people. Looking for heretics, you say? Why don't you go and bother Birkett or someone? I've enough trouble keeping this preening fops fed and close as it is. There's no business of mine what folk do with themselves out there in the wilds. Estinien is talking to them too. I may have erred in seeking the wisdom of these elves. I think he's called. Althana is talking with someone too. While this is, I confess, a somewhat tedious business, one of these people may have valuable knowledge that will save us days of searching. Somebody I can help you with, my lady. Heretics, is it? Well, I've never seen one myself, but that ain't to say I haven't heard a thing or two. We would be grateful for any information you can share with us. The gods know we've gleaned precious little from talking to the rest of these people. If it please me, Lord, I'm pricked. A soldier by trade, though not much of one, if I'm honest. It weren't for the love of stepping fox that I took up the specie. No, it was by order of Sir Gentlelord's father. Still, as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fuzzy as to what they have me do. Not everyone as patient as me, though. Plenty of low-born lads who get pressed into service start grumbling before they've seen their second battle, and once they've got to thinking how fair it all is, it don't take much for the heretics to turn their heads. From what I hear, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. That may explain how Lady Iceheart was able to expand her following so swiftly. Sad to say, some matters of mine gobbled down the heretic's tribe and acts for seconds. Told me they were off to the Western Highlands to light a signal fire. That's how you let the heretics know you're serious about joining their ranks, apparently. Send up some purple smoke and the bastards come to you. Is that so? Why, then, I minded to start a fire. Milady must be aware of some renown to keep company with the likes of the Azure Dragoon. Me? I'd be lucky to last 3 heartbeats with some of them big, nasty Dravanians. I'm not familiar with the building of signal fires, but how difficult could it possibly be? Estinien wishes to prepare a signal fire to lure in the heretics. If we are to lure our foes to our position, then we must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. As it so happens, I once heard the tale of a trapper who dropped the hide of a wikiyak onto his campfire. Aside from the terrible stench, the story also describes in detail how the smoke from the smothered flames was tinged a deep violet. You are a monster hunter of some note, are you not, Fox? It should prove a trifling task for you to procure a number of hides. We may need to burn more than one ere the heretics notice our beacon. Oh no, more killings. Master Elfinel, you and I shall gather wood for the fire. It will take the both of us to find enough dry fuel in this frozen wasteland. Let us meet again at the Dreaming Dragon with the fruits of our labor. Another quest. I actually want to check how Alphino is doing, but I'm not sure where they went. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you. I'm telling the truth. I didn't. Poor little kitten. But you are next to the fire. Are you okay now? I should do some more killings. So probably you should wear some, I don't know, warm things. But my husband Kitty loves it when I'm pantless. Okay. You know better. Did he say that? Yes, he says it all the time. Okay. No, I don't want to go to the dungeon. Should we just unsync it? I don't believe it is something interesting. Task visual. Well, not right now, because I just don't want to waste more time for the dungeon. I guess I can even do this solo if I'm level, I don't know, 76 as a white mage. Oh, we are probably going to this ash dragon. Can I go up from here? Well, from there for sure. Oh, look, there is a person, like a traveler. Is he going to start a new fate or just traveling? Looks like a merchant. So this was the last one I could gather from the map. And I still need to do 3 quests. One of them I have done, One of them is dungeon, and the third one is mercenary quest that we are doing right now, or it will be later. Oh, I see spy. I guess you're wearing sweater now. Sorry, I don't have effects on, so I don't have a greeting. That is interesting. Where do we get a greeting? Oh, my bad. Okay, let it be all and limited. Wow. I think that's from like post-Blood. Probably. It's okay. Alright, what Athena wants to say. I left Ishgard on a mission of noble purpose, and now here I'm scrambling for sticks in the snow. How can my hands be at once so numb, yet so sore? Was it successful, though? It would seem that collecting firewood is a new experience for Master Athena. He must have been a privileged upbringing. Have you the hides with it? Yes. The two of them. It really is purple. How?
Ah, I should have known it would be you.
Yay,
Word
Shiva.
reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here.
Why am I here? Okay, I should be honest. We wish to stop Nidhogg's attack on Ishgard.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me, that which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress. 'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elizan tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin, a war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm Hraesvelgr, in particular, so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgr, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgr ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted. Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Good gods!
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him. Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Oh, I will see something right now. Yeah, an eye. Oh, isn't it the first time I am able to connect with my crystals? After the first Realm Reborn? That is strange. Probably because
Is autumn mist, my friend? I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Midgard.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
Probably it is because Ysayle has the gift of the echo too. And that's why probably I was be able to crack a bit the blocking magic of Midgard Summer. Oh. We journey to the homeland of dragons. Fox, the scholar within me burns to see the sights I have but read about, as does the child within me, I confess. We on your guard, warrior of light, with the mistress of the heretics as our guide, we may yet find that we are being led to our graves. Lady Iceheart stands ready to lead you and your companions into Dravania. You are Fox, yes? Pray address me as Ysayle, if you wish. This passing strange, is it not, that fate should bring us together? Thus, never did I think to walk alongside the warrior of light. But history is full of such unexpected alliances. Shall we make our way into Dravania, then? The chill of the western highlands is unrelenting, and I would sooner be under the sheltering canopy of the chocobo forest. Alright, before I go to the next zone, I'm going to be right back a bit. Like probably 5 minutes or so. Okay, I am back and ready for Dravania.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind. To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
I like the music here. Estinien, do you sense them, Fox? A gathering of dragons to the west. No, I don't. I see the chocobo there. These forests were mentioned in the pages of the New Eorzean Geographics. As I recall, the author advised travelers to give the local chocobos a wide berth. According to her, they can be remarkably aggressive. Yeah, especially the red ones, I guess. We now stand on the threshold of Dravania. The path to Som-Al will take us far to the west, beyond the embrace of the forest's branches. It will be a long and demanding journey. Might I suggest that we take our rest at the village up ahead and see that we are properly provisioned? There is a village here? I thought these lands are sole domain of dragonkind. Why would anyone choose to live in so perilous place? The wild chocobos. Tail feather was built by hunters who make their living capturing and selling the beasts. Their leader, Merschamp, is an acquaintance of mine. Being gregarious sort, he will no doubt welcome our arrival, as he will also possess more recent knowledge of the road we seek to travel. I trust there are no objections, only to this ceaseless chatter. If we are to meet this acquaintance of yours, let us do it before Ishgard burns. Ishgard. Oh, I guess I'm a bit sleepy. Impatient Estinien. Yeah, he left first. Because he can sense the dragons to the west. I think if I just do the quest, I will see all ether currents anyway. I didn't want to interrupt you from your conversation. So, just flirting a bit with this hunter, I see. Well, he doesn't look bad. So good luck. I won't tell Anjil. Okay, this is Marschamp? I'm not sure. Well, turn my hand and call me Leatherface. We have visitors. Oh, and if it ain't the lovely Ysayle, it's been too long, girl. That it has, Marschamp, that it has. My companions and I are on a pilgrimage to some owl. Might we stay in Tailfeather a while and prepare for the next leg of our journey? Of course. Stay as long as you like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest at all. The dragon's been absolutely bleeding murderous of late. Forgive me, sir, but I'm not sure I understand. Did the dragons not bother you here in the forest? Bother us? Did Ysayle not explain things to you, boy? I've seen them towering kilometers all about, haven't you? If you were flying above the canopy, you'd barely be able to see the ground. And as you'd expect, the local wildfires can enough to stay hidden beneath the leaves, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere and we can do ours in peace. I see. Thank you for the explanation. You're welcome. Now, I know it won't stop Ysayle here, but dragons ain't the only things you'll need to keep an eye out for, especially if you're set on heading west. What should I get? I have read widely of the world and its wonders, yet after talking but a few steps into the unknown, I'm reminded how much I have still to discover. These hunters scrabble in the shadow of dragons for naught but the love of coin. Greed inspires courage and madness in equal measure, it seems. I'm glad to see Marschamp is doing well. What is some bad news? Okay, it is another Iceheart quest. Marschamp would give you fair warning about what awaits to the west. I dare say you're wondering what could possibly be worse than dragons, eh? Well, I'll tell you. The bloody Gnath. They're what you might get if you crossed an antling with a mega crab and taught the thing how to walk on two legs. They never used to stray far from their hives out of fear of the dragons, but they've gotten a lot more aggressive of late, sending out war parties for moms in all directions. They've even taken to harassing the Dravanians in their own lairs, if you can believe it. And when they venture into the forest, which is more and more, by the way, they certainly ain't afraid to come after my lot. I can only imagine how much worse it'd be closer to the Gnath home territory. It would seem that much has changed in Dravania. The Gnath were not wont to cause such a strife when I lived here. You lived here in Dravania? Ah, it was in the time following the calamity. My family was dead, my home was gone, and I had fled from the bitter cold into these lands. I knew not the paths of the forest then, and wandered out from under the protection of its boughs. That was when I chanced upon Hraesvelgr. He had descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic worm, nor the vision of the past his presence visited upon me. Thankfully, Marsham found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees and nursed me back to health, and in tail feather I remained for some time. Hence your familiarity with locals. I interrupted you. You were saying these Gnath were once a peaceful people? Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They are a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation or quarter. Outside the borders of their homeland, however, they were rarely hostile. Indeed, we were even able to trade with them on occasion. They have changed then, what of it? We have not the time to creep through the underbrush on some roundabout road. I say we make straight for some owl and crush any unruly insect we meet underfoot. A more direct plan, then. Very well. Let us first follow the trail west out of the forest and make for the statue of the Stained One. From there we should have a fair view on the road that leads to some owl, shall we? Hey, done flirting? Oh no, I see. What am I doing? I'm not sure. Sightseeing log. Ah. If you didn't unlock it yet, it's here. I'll keep going. There are a lot of quests here. I have it. I don't remember which expansion you didn't unlock for sightseeing log. Oh, red chocobos there. They're kinda pretty. I think I have them all now, actually. Okay. Glad to hear that. Where am I going? Ah. Leonath? Things are going well enough. Been running into a bit of trouble with those giant bugs in these woods, though. Well, it is something like side quest for the Iceheart, so I won't be paying much attention for it for now. Embert. Nice name. I guess I'm starting to see some dragons. Or can they be considered as dragons? They're a bit weird. Should we chance to meet Marschamp again, remind me to thank him. Had he not warned us to expect the Gnath, I doubt I would be standing here. Amid ruins that I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian, the style, if not quite identical, betrays a definite resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master of No. The structure is in fact over 1,000 years old. It is a remnant of the age when our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. You claim this as evidence of our harmonious past? I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This trouble inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool, how desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Enough, both of you. You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. Fox, pray reason this too. Our goals are the same. Set aside your differences for now. The truth of the past will be revealed. Well, the truth of the past will be revealed anyway. Quiet. Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Grant. Yeah, I could have chose it, but I like the revealing the past thing. Trust in Fox's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Estinien. You would have me keep counsel until Fox's visions confirm the truth? Very, very well, but bait me not. Our meeting with Hraesvelgr... I forgot how to pronounce it. Hraesvelgr will likely provide the catalyst Fox's gift requires, as it did mine. Let us press on. Okay. Hraesvelgr. I'm not sure. It's so hard. Hraesvelgr, kind of thing. I think they also say H at the beginning, not omitted. So it will be Hraesvelgr. Dragons in the sky and Gnath upon the ground. One must needs proud eyes in the back of one's head to survive this land. I'm Sprout? Kidding. These Ant-Men are bold to bring their war to the dragon's doorstep. Mayhap who should invite them to man the walls of Ishgard. Ysayle wishes to survey the approach to the distant towers. Spy you the three great towers to the west? Ishgardians know them as Anix Shrine. The place serves as a roost for Hraesvelgr, lesser kindred. I'll remember this. If we're to reach the peak of some owl, then we must first beseech these dragons to open the way. But do not be disheartened. The one who leads them is a friend, or rather more concern is the disposition of the Gnath. Let us survey the approach to the towers and see if the path is clear. Hraesvelgr. Not so bad. Not so hard. It just... the spelling confuses me. Oh, look, this is level up. I like it how you can suddenly level up just from discovering the map. Random level up jump scare. It would seem the enemy of mine enemy is also mine enemy. Oh my god. The Gnath are fast becoming a nuisance. They seem to plague our every step. This, as I fear the road ahead, is teeming with Gnath soldiers. Marschan did not exaggerate then. These beastmen have grown brazen indeed if they would threaten the dragon so openly. Do they intend to assault the lair itself? I pray they do not. Mighty though my Dravanian friends are, they yet vulnerable to the Gnath muskets. There is no road save the one before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept. So they are like shooters and even can fire the dragons. Interesting. Ah. More fighting. A greater dragon approaches. The scale of the structure is nothing short of astonishing, but that's only to be expected, I suppose, given the size of its occupants. I don't think I can see the top of it from here. So yeah, it is a bit scary. I take no pleasure in killing the Gnath. It was to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. Well, it cannot be helped. We may proceed into the courtyard together, but leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. And keep your lance on your back, dragoon. On my word to the Warrior of Light, I shall start no fight, only finish it. You truly are beyond salvation. Come then.
Vidofnir!
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a Gnath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Scary.
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sire's will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgr in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Gnath's god.
The Gnath have summoned a primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Ysayle's request? Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed? 'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Yeah, dragons don't use Discord. Well, maybe they use it, but not their home. Just flirting with this dragon. Well, it's not a bad choice. He's a bit of orange. So good luck. This one looks familiar. I don't think I'm into dragons. Why not? Once more, Prival rears its head, and once more the task of slaying it falls to you. Would that I too possess the echo. By the Fury, must we now defeat a primal that we might treat with a worm? I do begin to see how you gained a reputation for surmounting the unsurmountable. I hope this was right. Ysayle seems occupied with thoughts of the Gnath and their primal. So the Gnath have summoned their god, and thus is the mystery of their newfound belligerence laid to rest. Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a rival to further their own ends. After all, you did. I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further mine own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragon. But what a fool I am to speak of peace to you, but thirsty savage who murders without thought of compunction. Enough, enough, I say. If the Gnath have truly brought forth their deity from the ether, we must face it together or watch our hopes fall apart. All now rest upon this primal's defeat. But if we think of confronting it, we must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies. You are right, of course. Let us return to Tailfeather and consult with Merschamp. He knows more of the Gnath and their culture than most. I shall not forget to attune here. Probably I will do a quest or two. And after that, I will go into AFK bit or maybe end the stream. By the way, Curl Regina is up. It is Fate somewhere here. Like achievement Fate. Have you done it? I see the weather, but I don't remember where it is. Probably somewhere there when my map is still not open. Oh, someone posted the link. Oh, it's... Should I do it? Well, it will be interesting. I probably have done it only one time. I don't remember what I get from it. Probably glam. Okay, I will join whatever. Ah, it's long leave. I think it's first fate, not the last one. Or maybe the last? Oh, someone said we should be focusing ads. Okay. I will believe them. I think I'm almost dead. Sorry, I didn't see the doom. I've noticed it only later. No, it's not okay. So many people died. Okay, we are going to tell Feather then. Yeah, back to hunters. So... Oh, back already, are we? Met the Gnath, did you? And what is it you'd like to... They're summoning the Primal! Summon the Primal, you say? 7 hells, well. I don't know back all about Gnath religion. If I'm honest, beyond their trading habits, there never seemed much point in asking. But it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcast from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell ya a bit about themselves if you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. And what exactly would Gnath consider to be the right incentives? Oh, nothing your average hunter couldn't scrounge up in a day or two, but seeing as you are in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You'll want a good-sized jar of land-trap nectar, a basket of Calum tree fruit, and, always a Gnath favorite, a generous portion of young Nanka flesh. I shall gather the fruit, leap into the lower branches of this forest. Giants should present little challenge to me. Then I shall collect the nectar with Master Elfinaud's arcane assistance. That leaves you to bring home the meat. You'll need to carve it from the smaller Nankas that live in the rivers. 3 big hunks should be enough, I reckon. Once you've got everything together, you'll need to set it down at what we call the trading post. Here I'll mark the spot on your map for you. You have been most kind, Master Sir Champ. Well then, let us attend to our respective tasks and reconvene at the trading post. I need hardly add that the last one there is a rotten Nanka egg. Okay. I've got one of the item. Probably you get 6 only from the last stage of the fate. How do I get there? Yeah, that's okay too. Alright, killing time. He's more interested in his bow than me, though. Yeah, hunters are always like that. Oh, it didn't die fast enough. Pray return to Tail Visor. Master Alphinaud possesses a rare talent for the arcane arts. Should he continue to apply himself to their study, he will become a formidable mage in time. When I set out to master the dragon's jump, was not to strike fear into the heart of high-hanging fruit. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps, though I would not have known how to harvest it without Ysayle's help. Do you have the Nanka meat? Yes, I do have 3 pieces. Splendid. I shall put this with Estinian's fruit and assemble a suitably generous-looking hamper for the Gnath. Alphinaud is eager to make a contact with Gnath. While everything appears to be in order, assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Were I of the Gnath, I think I would suitably impressed. Oh, I hope so. Well, how long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or some such? Calm yourself, Master Alphinaud. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. You. Click, click. Long has it been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Landtrap nectar, Kaelum tree fruit, and Nanka flesh. What delectable foods you have brought for us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Click, click. Come, hunters, come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keep the dragons at bay. Cramped, stifling, and horribly smelly. Oh, this doesn't sound any good. But better to live in stench than be cracked and crunched by dragons' jaws. Yes, come, come, it's not far. No, smelly place. Can those truly be Gnath? Were it not for their appearance, I would think them Wholly unrelated to the savage creatures that attacked us on the road. These Gnaths seem harmless enough, almost jovial even. I would prefer, however, that we conclude our business with them as soon as possible. Strangely friendly, are they not? Or may have just changed. So, before I go there, I will probably take a break. I hope not for another 6 months. It will be unfortunate. But I'm getting tired and I have to AFK a bit. So yeah. Are you still flirting with someone there? I'm not sure. Don't pretend you did. Okay. Thank you for watching. What do I have? I have enjoyed this part of the story. I didn't remember much of these legends and the past. I think Ysayle is quite nice, and dragons too, and I hope we will help to restore peace. Yo. Alright, see you later. Probably. Not sure when. But I will try to do the story to at least till the 7.4. Bye bye.